Hey everyone, I just thought I would make you guys a video just to say hello. A few of you that, that have become customers, you know me personally, and there's a few that have never met me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to just kind of do a little introduction. So, my name is Noelle Kingston. I am 25 years old. I am a mother of two beautiful girls. My oldest name is Tegan, she's 7, and my youngest is Natalie, and she's 10 months. I had my first daughter when I had just turned 18. I spent my 18th birthday as big as a whale, and I mean, whew, it changed my life. For the better in so many ways. Now, try not to get emotional. With good, there always comes, bad. When I got pregnant with my first daughter, I ate everything imaginable. I would eat, a box of Fruit Loops in a sitting, or regardless. I was pregnant, I wanted to eat, and I was eating everything in sight. Now because of that, I got horrible stretch marks. Now this is 7 years later. I didn't get any with my second daughter. Now, and I'm not even sure if in this light that you can see, but I got stretch marks, I mean, all the way down, all the way up my sides, all over my chest, everywhere. I mean, like on the back, everywhere. We won't go into detail. So I mean, I was young, I was 18. I mean, my friends were gorgeous and tiny and tight, and I was big and fat and stretched out. Oh, that was hard. Yeah, it wasn't very easy, but I was young, so the weight kind of just bounced right back. I mean, I had my daughter in January. By that midsummer, I was at a weight that I was comfortable with. I thought that my body was destroyed and ruined and I would never be able to be in a bikini again. Well, flash forward to 2011, I found out that I was expecting my second child, which came at the most wonderful time. So we gave birth in August to our daughter Natalie, and this was hard. I had worked pretty hard my entire pregnancy trying to, I wouldn't say I was being too hard, but I tried to eat clean, and I tried to not, justify eating like 5,000 calories in a day just because I was pregnant. So I gained 22 pounds with my second pregnancy. It was amazing. Like, I felt really good the whole time. I didn't get any stretch marks, which I was like, why couldn't I have done that the first time? So I thought, okay, this is great. Everything's going just as I planned it. The day that I go to be induced, we find out that where her head was the day before, her feet were now lying. The little turkey decided 24 hours before she was due to be evicted that she was going to go footling breech. So I was scheduled for an emergency C-section, which was beyond scary, and I was pissed. Honestly, yes, I'm so glad that she's here, and I'm so glad that everything was okay, and it was the best thing for us. However, I never, ever wanted to have a C-section. I pride myself on having 100% natural birth. I just felt defeated. And besides that, I was left with a very unpleasant scar that's all I thought. It's like, oh yeah, I avoided stretch marks, but now I get this big old nasty scar along me. Great. So just that hit me hard. I was down for 6 weeks. I couldn't even drive. If anybody knows me, you know that I don't like to rely on other people. I don't like to sit still. I like to go. Go, go, go. So I had to sit. Sit, sit, sit. It killed me. It literally killed me. I didn't listen. I didn't because, I mean, who can not do housework for 6 weeks? Just not me. I love it. You know, it makes me feel good. So during that healing time, I went and searched for an answer to my problem. And my problem was this gut. And like, honestly, my biggest thing was where they put my C-section scar, there was skin that would hang over it. It still does. And I thought, oh my God, I'm 25 years old. Excuse if this is not an appropriate term for anybody, but I had a gunt. You know, where that bottom half and your gut joined together. And that was depressing. I really can't even begin to just tell you how much I beat myself up over having a C-section. It's just so silly, but I did. And I needed to fix this, and I needed to fix it now. I needed to be in shape, and I needed to be in shape now. So I wrote up my friend who was doing P90X, who was in amazing shape, and said, okay, can I borrow this? So I was so excited, brought it home, plugged it in, and cried. Couldn't do any of it. I couldn't do a jumping jack. I couldn't do a sit-up. Felt like my abs and my whole stomach was being ripped from the inside. Like, I couldn't believe it. At this point, I was like 10 or 11 weeks since that I had had a C-section. I thought that I was going to be fine. No, not the case. So I went searching. I knew that Beachbody programs worked. I mean, I have seen people that had used them, and of all the other ones that I was going to try, I knew that I wanted it to be Beachbody. So I just started Googling before and afters for results, after C-sections, after babies. I wanted to see fat people who got thin. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to sit there and Google this person and see an amazing stomach. Well, it was really hard. I found a lot of articles that said, oh, having a C-section, you know, like, you'll never get rid of that flab. You'll never have a six-pack. You'll never ever do it. So, started searching on YouTube. Well, I found a program, Slim and Six, and there was a lady, like me, who had had a C-section. Guess what? She had a six-pack. Guess what? She started with Slim and Six. Guess what I did? I ordered Slim and Six. I ordered Slim and Six with the hopes that this was going to be my answer, but in the back of my head I thought, it'll probably just sit on my shelf, and I'll probably never do it, and I will just continue my life unhappy. So it got here. I was really excited. I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. One of the first times I had plugged it in, my oldest daughter had seen me doing some of the moves, and I couldn't touch my toes. She laughed at me, and, you know, like, she meant nothing by it, I'm sure. But it really hurt my feelings. That was the day that I decided it's time to change. Why go through life being unhappy when you have the power to change and turn your life around? So, sorry. That's what I did. I decided, I committed, and I have succeeded. I gave it my all in those 6 weeks. I pushed play 6 times a week. I did the workout, the Slim and Limber, and the Slim and Six Pack 6 days a week. With that program in 6 weeks, I lost 20+ pounds. This was it. This fueled my fire. This is when I knew this is my year. I'm going to do this. People were asking me, oh my God, like, are you starting to lose weight? That's when I was like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, I am. So I started following some people on Facebook, some women that were doing Beachbody programs, and I stumbled across Les Mills Combat. Thank you. Oh my God. This program is my soulmate program. I know that whatever Beachbody program I go to, this is the one that I will come back to. This program is fun. You sweat, you sing along to the music. You feel so empowered. You feel like a warrior. Like, So with with that program, I ordered it with Shakeology. I kept hearing about this Shakeology, and I have to admit, I wasn't really big on it because I had been drinking my own homemade smoothies. I had lost like 20 some odd pounds, so I was like, so after working out for a few more weeks, didn't really see any more of a weight loss, I began to panic and get frustrated. I wanted that last 10 pounds gone, and I was working every day and it wasn't happening. And you can imagine how I began to feel. So I was like, whatever, what's there to lose? I'm going to buy Shakeology. Sure, it's expensive, but we added up how much we ate in the run of a month going out. I bet you it was close to $1,000. I know that sounds like, oh my God, what were you guys doing? Well, think about it. If you're a couple and you live any kind of a separate lives, get up in the morning, you grab a Timmy's, or even if you're just on the go and you're grabbing a lunch every day, add that up. If you're spending $10 a day, that's like $300 a month. And then that's just, maybe lunches. Add in a few family suppers and a few this. Well, you can't sit there and justify like, yeah, I'm going to go to McDonald's and spend 30 or 40 bucks. But I don't want to try something that's 130 that could potentially change my life forever. So I was like, whatever. Babe, I'm going to order this. It's expensive. Let's just try it. Thank God I did. Within like the first 2 weeks, boom, the rest of the pounds were gone. I got into a great routine. Next thing you know, I hopped on a scale and I was 111 pounds. Never even weighed that much since I was 12 years old in grade 6. No word of a lie. So I was like, this is awesome. I love Les Mills Les Mills Combat. Why not try Les Mills Pump? I made myself a hybrid with the Combat and Pump, and within 4 weeks, if you look at my pictures, it might not be a big change for you guys in 4 weeks, but I really started to lean out. My love handles, guess what? Love don't need handles, honey. They gone. Love it. But from there, I was like, you know what? I want intense results. Summer's coming. My mom is getting married. Love it. First time ever in her life. She's 51. This is a very big deal. I want to look perfect. So, where to next? I decided to try the hardest workout program ever to be put on DVD. I ordered Insanity. I went for, I had it sitting there for about a month, and I said, okay, May 13th, I'm starting Insanity. I'm doing my measurements. Everything is going to be perfect. It's going to be awesome. May 13th came. I wasn't prepared. That day was just a fit test, so I was like, okay. I don't even know why. The fit test kind of threw me off, mixed with a few more things, but I was like, oh, well, whatever. I got my first week done. Awesome. Then I had to prepare some baking and some cooked goods because our in-laws were coming to town, my boyfriend's parents. So I was like, well, I'm just going to bake some stuff so we don't have to do it while they're here. So during that week, I decided, hey, I've lost almost 40 pounds. I'm down 38 inches. I'm going to eat like shit, and I'm going to eat whatever I want. I ate dozens of muffins, banana bread, sugar. I've never been so sick. I was sick for 4 or 5 days, pure vomiting, like flu-like symptoms. I have gone from I would say 80 to 90% clean eating to throwing it all away in the period of a week. Not only physically did I feel horrible, mentally I felt like garbage. I couldn't believe how in 1 week, sometimes the course of a day, the course of an hour, you can go from feeling on top of the world to just feeling like you want to throw the towel in. So, this past weekend, I've really gave my head a shake and reevaluated why I started, why I'm going to keep going, and why I'm not going to let myself stop. So, I'm going to keep going because I have kids. I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want them to look at me and just see a woman who tries really hard to better herself and her family. And my daughter sits there and watches my YouTube videos and watches me work out, and I go into her room, and you know what I see? I see a little girl standing in front of the mirror doing combat moves. That's why I will continue. I have had such a positive influence in these past few months just on the family around me that I cannot give up. I became a coach because I want to help, even if it's just one other woman out there who is miserable and thinks that she can't change. Oh, you can, and you will, because you're going to make me your coach, and we're going to do this together. I believe more than anything in strength in numbers. So do you know what you're going to do? You're going to end the trend. You're going to stop being miserable, and you are going to start being you, being healthy. You are going to sign me up as your free coach. What? Yes, I said free. My services are free. You don't have to buy anything from me. You don't have to use Shakeology. You don't have to use workout programs. If you just want to talk to me, chat one-on-one, find out what I'm eating, what I do in the run of a day, let's do it. I'm not asking you to spend money. I'm asking you to give me a few minutes of your time, share your story with me, and let's try to make a positive change. It's free. I have completely turned my life around in a few short months, and I don't want to stop. I want to keep going, and I want to help you. If you're a grandma, a grandpa, an aunt, an uncle, a mom, a dad. I mean, you don't have to be a parent to have stretch marks, you know? Like, I'm not exclusive to moms. I want to help everybody. Young, old, what are you, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 70? We can do this. There's a program for you. There is a meal plan. There's something out there that we can figure out together that is designed for you. Sure, I started with Slim and Six. I did combat, pump, and now insanity. That was me. Maybe you're ready to start with insanity. You know, maybe you're not ready for any of it. Maybe you're just ready for a little bit of change in diet, you know, and some walking. That's fine. Any change is a good change. I am here to help. I know that it can be done. I know that in ourselves we are our biggest problem and our solution. If we could pull together and take all of the time and the energy that we have scrolling Facebook or looking at magazines for body images that we want and really just apply it to ourselves, the results are endless. Like, not only do I believe in Beachbody, I seriously believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. Please message me today, take the time, and let's do this. So that's me. This is who I am. 25-year-old mother, coach, wife, if you will. Okay, there's no ring, but I still like the title. And I'm here to help. I'm here to change you, change the way you think. Just be supportive. I know that you can do it. Why? Because I did it. And that's it. If I can do it, you can too. And if you decide and commit, you're going to succeed. So find me on Facebook, Sweat It to Get It. Message me. Go to teambeachbody.com/sweatittogetit. Take 2 minutes out of your day. Sign me up as your free, F-R-E-E, free coach, free. And let's start today. Do you want to change? Let's make the change. The change starts today. Do it. What are you waiting for? Go. Go now. Until next time. This was my very emotional but real, as honest as I could be, video. It's 22 minutes long. So I'm not sure if you watched it, but if you did, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I want to help you, but guess what? You help me. Because when I know that I motivate somebody else, I want to wake up and I want to be there for you. So, be there for me and I'll be there for you. Have a great day, everyone. Babies for a nap. I am off to plug in insanity. Here we go. Let's get insane. Mwah. Love you all.